Hi, Wishberry. Welcome. Hopefully the sound's all back how it should be. Very frustrating. Yeah. We'll know once, we'll know better once I start the game. That was the device that was just missing from the list. Oh, Falterall. I don't mind at all how goofy you were. I think actually I'm going to start sooner rather than later, especially after the sound fiasco. This is a frustrating start. Although, maybe I should let this play out. This is appropriate for the sounds. It's not working. Put a little lotion on. Have it in a bit. Perfect. I've lost my treasure. Your treasure? Yes, my sound settings. Anyone who's never played King's Quest VII is probably completely lost. But I already knew that because he didn't play King's Quest VII. Ah, I got my devices back. Ah, Tower Fantastico! Thank you so much for the raid. You made it. Sorry I'm so late. Like, even more than usual. I had technical difficulties. It wasn't just because I take so long to do everything. Hi, Jellyfruits. Welcome. In the house. How was your stream? I was actually about to start the game. Perfect timing. Ooh, that's making a weird sound. That better not be a problem once I start the game. Ooh, is that right? That sounds loud. Does it sound loud? That sounds loud. I'm turning it down. How's that? Turn it down a bit more, or is this good? Yes, thank you. Welcome, Raiders. This seems like a good balance. Okay, sweet. So, when I turned on the computer to get ready, I found that all of my sound settings had reset, so that was fun. Lumina Dragon, hey, welcome! You told it not to save your VOD, but I guess it did. You just got the, oh my god, you had so many copyright strikes against your VOD notice. Yeah, okay, I didn't want to say it like during stream, but I've actually heard that deleting your VOD is not going to be enough anymore. That they've started giving out DMCA strikes for like live videos as well. So I don't know, like, it's a small channel, but probably fly under the radar, but as far as that, I don't know what's gonna happen, because a lot of people do live DJ stuff, which is cool, and I think should be allowed, but I don't know what's gonna happen. How was your stream though? Was it? I mean, I was there for a bunch of it. It was. You have excellent playlist. And thank you for doing shoutouts, Wishberry. I feel like most of you know each other anyway, but if there's anyone here who doesn't know Tower Fantastico and Lumina Dragon, they both have excellent chill streams. It's always like a really nice relaxing time. You just got gifted a sub to a stream you've never been on that you know of. That happens sometimes. Like I've gotten that a couple times. Not often, but basically what happens is when someone does like a community sub, like gift sub to a lot of people, it of course prioritizes. That's not the one I want to go. It prioritizes, you know, followers of the stream, but if they run out, they'll just give it to randos. Move, move. Get out of my way. Oh. I hate them. I hate them so much. Oh. Okay. Got him. Oh yeah, there is a setting to not get gifted subs to channels you don't follow. And I don't have it set because I'm like, you know what? Random emotes, sure, why not? Found your friends, you lazy brat, and Oh, I can't find him anywhere. Would you try leaving the room? I thought not. Worst hide-and-seek player ever. Yeah. I don't personally know a lot of people who DJ, but like I've seen them. And they all do... Like, they do more than just play I don't know, like, it's a whole thing. They have playlists, they often have, like, cool lights and stuff. They might have some, like, fun visuals. Like, there's a lot of work in it, and it's... it sucks if they kill that. Okay, it did record the VOD, but you deleted it? Yeah, I hope it works out, because it's nice. I enjoyed the stream. You have cool taste in music. Oh! Thank you, I'm so sorry. It's not... it's all the frazzled. I got, just off on a really rough start with the sound thing. Just... Yay. See, also what happens when I'm like, oh, can't keep up with chat. Gotta keep up with chat. It's vital. Don't worry. All you missed was me getting... Ah, no treasure. Rotten luck. Ah, yes, this is... I mean, it is the one I'm most familiar with, so I'm biased, but this is my favorite version graphically of Final Fantasy 1. Kind of see the game in the cabinet glass, yep. And also, yes, the bongo is super cute. Yeah. Someone's letting off fireworks for some reason. A happy Friday, I guess. Kind of a cute approach to streaming. Is it where you mean like watching in the cabinet glass? Yeah, Kate's album listens where she talks about it. It's cool. Talks about the history of albums and stuff. Maybe they're just celebrating the weather finally being nice enough to be able to open windows. Your friend Sean DJs too. It's this whole stream concept. Yeah, it's like many people's whole stream, and yeah, I hope that it continues to be a viable thing. It's like, come on Twitch. Stand up for your streamers. it's huge to have nightclubs in Final Fantasy XIV. Wait, there's nightclubs there? People do that? Well, that's fun. I'm very close to maxing my stats. It's just, I had a series of bad runs in Whisperwind Cove where I didn't get any good items. Just bad luck. So, a few more runs, maybe. You only tried Final Fantasy XIV briefly, and you should probably give it another chance. But you were sad that you couldn't make a character that looked kind of like me. Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, what if they put all the sliders, if it possible, like, in Oblivion, and then you could make, like, a horrifying fish face monster? Some guilds get the bigger housing and turn them into venues for nightclubs. Wait, what's courtesan RP? I mean, that's certainly an option. Look, I only played Oblivion briefly, and most of that time was spent making the character. First I was like, oh, I'm gonna make her so pretty. And I was like, okay, I'll settle for something, like, vaguely human looking. And then I was like, I gave up on that. I'm like, okay, this is what we got. So, courtesan RP is you hire an employee of the venue for flirtatious or more roleplay. Okay. And these employees are, like, all real people? Roleplay community is pretty wild in 14. A friend of yours has made a few million gil off of it, playing their character to entertain others. Okay. You had a New Year's Eve party where you spent a significant amount of time 3 hours or so all together in a rock band, not playing a single song but just creating cool looking characters, using the band photo poster or poser to make band posters. It was like Group Barbie. It was great. That does sound fun. Character creation is fun. Sometimes it's the best part. Oblivion, hands down worst character creation. Yeah, I don't know how, just always... I did really try to make a pretty looking character. Which just makes it what I came up with even funnier. Really loved the character creation on PlayStation Home. Spent a ton of time in there because it was like when you think you're starting to have realizations, you managed to make a chubby, nerdy woman who looked kind of plausible for you and loved just hanging out as her. That's so wow, yeah. See, these things are important. We need our character creators. Yeah. What's nice is the canon lore for the game has gaps of time and spots where people can easily come up with some fun canon for themselves. Very cool. Need that luck plus. Also, got through the first 10 floors in under 20 minutes. Go me. Just keep getting faster and faster. Soon I'll be the world champion Whisperwind Cove speedrunner. I'm used to, like, I played the demo of 14 for a bit, and I guess I'm just not used to the whole silent protagonist thing, so it felt weird. Couldn't get used to it. And, like, during the story parts where, like, everyone would be like, and you, new recruit, so this mission belongs to you. Like, I just felt like a third wheel in every scene. Yeah, it's a very different vibe from the regular games. Stop leaning to the side. The beginning of 14 is that you're just a newbie and you grow into hero status. Yeah. Ooh, and then you are known and treated like a real pro tag. I remember, I played through, a few of the early classes, like, because, when I was playing the demo, it was up to 35, I think, that was free. I know it's more now. It's like 60 or something. But yeah, so I've played a few classes, and I think I particularly was not into the story for the White Mage that I was getting. It was like... what was it? I don't remember any of the characters' names, but it's like, you're the star pupil. And no, there's this other apprentice who's not following instructions and trying to do her own way. And you have to show her the true path. And I'm like, whoa, leave me out of this. You main Thaumaturge, precursor to Black Mage. I like the idea of being the healer for the group. In general, I'm just not good at that kind of gameplay. Like, action-ish, group stuff where there's like so much going on. Like, I just can't follow it. And I always felt bad because I wanted to be a healer, but I just wasn't good at keeping up with, all the stuff's happenings. I also had like the hardest time targeting people. You also have a lot of the same issues with the UI and MMOs. It becomes very rapidly overwhelming for me. Same. They did change a lot to make it so you can go with NPC parties. Oh, that's good. Especially from what I remember, if you were a damage dealer, waiting for a party was, it was a wait. But hey, when I played White Mage, sure, I wasn't great at it, but I never— no waiting, just bam! Wait, no, I don't like that. That's a bit better now, seeing the matchmaking is across multiple servers. That's good. And even data center travel now. So, how does that work? You go to other servers? There are server clusters, and before you could only visit or play with others on the same data center cluster. They recently made it so you can temporarily move your character to another data center and play with anyone. Cool. It's getting chilly. I'm gonna have to probably close the window. Yeah, oh, about the white mage storyline as well. There's just there's just something that like felt weird about it to me. The premise is, I said earlier, that the other apprentice is fallen off the path. So the reason she's fallen off the path is because she wants to be a pure healer and not study any of the damaging spells. Because the way that the game is designed, it seems to be so that any class can solo, including healing classes. So they have some, like, damage... Excuse me. They have some damage-dealing spells. And so in the stories, like, the other apprentice, she doesn't want to do damage, she just wants to do pure healing, like her mom did, and her mom was like, she studied magic on her own instead of, you know, the establishment. Yes, you get stone and arrow spells, right? And the main teacher at this place is like, no, you have to have balance. If you're not balanced, you'll like hurt yourself, and like, just like your mom, and she died young because she wouldn't do the damage spells. And I guess I'm not that big of a fan of the whole only our way is correct, all other ways are incorrect thing. But also, it just feels weird to me that I get the idea of needing balance is very common, and which for a reason, because we do need balance in our lives, but the idea that you can't heal unless you heal these people, unless you hurt those creatures. Now go! Do some hurting! Anyway. You recently played Minecraft for the first time. It was a lot to get oriented to. You'd really enjoy it, but you don't think you'd play an MMO with any amount of skill. I haven't played Minecraft, not because I think it's, like, not good or anything, but because the sheer amount of possibility, I guess, is overwhelming to me. I probably wouldn't enjoy survival mode, but like there's just so much you could do that I'd be like, well, I don't know what I want. Ah. The conjurers are basically druids being in touch with the elements of the forest. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to, well, max, but I was trying to max all of the classes as far as I could on the free version, right? And also I was trying to do the same with the crafting and gathering ones, but I ended up just getting frustrated with the inventory system, and I gave up. Back in the beginning, leveling multiple classes was a pain in the ass. What was it like before? phone is full. The curse of Astus will follow you to your dying day. Eh. You'd end up getting dried up on quests and not enough XP to really get more than 1 or 2 really going. Mostly your main class through. Main story quests. Side quests weren't great. XP and levels had limited use. Let me tell you about Lineage 2. No, I said the Curse of Astos, but you know, it's pretty close. Is there really a difference? But, yeah, in Lineage 2, which I used to play back in the day, not only, like, quest rewards were abysmal, but they had subclasses, I never got any. I didn't get that far. I just had like many different characters so I could try different classes because how it worked is you had to level to like a certain amount, like a high level, and then you could do a quest, I think, and then that would allow you to pick up a subclass. And I think you had to be level 75, I think, to get a subclass. And again, I don't know for sure because I never got that far. Later on, like by the time I was kinda like towards the end of my stay there, they added a bunch of new quests to kinda yeah, what's the word I want? I can't think of the word I want. But basically rush you through the story it wasn't really much of a story. Rush you through the low levels until you get to like end game levels as fast as possible. For the most part, other than like some select quests, this involved like quests that you just do over and over for the points. It was very dull, but if you didn't do it, then you'd be grinding out the long road, and which I did. That's what I was doing. And you'd be there for a very long time because monster drops were terrible, quest rewards were terrible, except for the new get to end game as fast as possible quests. So my highest level character that I ever got was, I don't remember the exact number now, 60 something? I'll say like maybe 65. Yeah. I was like, oh, just a bit more and I can get a subclass! And then, the game became unplayable for me. they'd always had a really bad botting problem on Lineage. And, I mean, the problem is that I don't think they ever did that much to combat it. After all, they're still getting their money, right? Anyway, but, mostly what they would do, because bots would clog up the chat with their, like, buy in-game money, go to Adina, whatever, .com. So, rather than actually do anything about it, they just kept increasing the level cap to be able to use chat at all. Like, you just can't use the chat function at all until, like, you've played the game for a certain level of time. So, after a major update and I logged back in and I found out that the level cap to use chat had been increased to level 80, I was like, I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, it was... Now they have daily roulettes, the XP from side quests is better, and you have a lot more options to play as you want and still comfortably level. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting solution indeed. It's really bizarre. Like, eventually they added a button that you could use to report bots, but for some bizarre reason, you couldn't use it in town. And I'm like, that's where the shouty bots are. You can't report them. Why would you do that? Many years ago, you ran a BBS called Pyroto Mountain where you could level up by answering trivia questions, and every 10 level segments was a separate chat discussion area. Where the trivia was the trivia hard. You were like 12 or 13 when you ran this, so it was mostly astoundingly obscure trivia about bands you liked. Yes! Tell them about the oddly moving character standing in town that turned into a bot train when it started to move. Yeah, they eventually made it so that characters could be standing in the same spot, because early days you couldn't do that, and getting through town when there were little stores everywhere was a pain. So they made it so you could just walk through people, and then once they did that, when you had you know, accounts, several accounts worth of bots all standing, all moving in perfect sync. They just looked like a blurry character moving. what I found worse than all the shouting and like flooding the chat was when you want to go out and like and play, you know, kill stuff, is that it was impossible to find a spot because you'd try to go somewhere and the place was just overrun with bots farming for gold. Yeah, one bot with a driver with like 19 more on auto follow. Training bots is a fun pastime for a while. I never got to do stuff like that. So it's a quick way to get killed for me. Oh yeah. Another probably unintended consequence of their adding these new quests that would rush you through the game is that there was a limited number of quests. It's not like you get a few to choose from. It's like these are the quests that you do to progress. This is your level. This is the quest you need to do right now. No branching paths or options. So what that led to is that the spots on the map that these quests took place in were packed, and everywhere else on the map deserted. Tumbleweed. It was eerie. this. Level 21 is a good floor. Usually get 1 speed and 1 luck plus. Unless you end up with a crappy floor on level 21. Like the kid one that doesn't have any treasure chests on it. Awful children. Oh yeah, another weird, I guess, that's because every child is a treasure. So another weird, I guess, design choice in Lineage 2. The store system. I touched on briefly. If you had stuff you wanted to sell or buy, or if you wanted to offer your services as a craft shop, you had to be online. You'd set up a store, you'd like pick your items, put up a price, and then your character would sit down with a little bubble above their head, and you have to leave the game running. So this meant the main towns would be packed with like characters. That's how you make a store, right? Every town would be packed in every street with people's little stores. You just kind of go around looking at everyone's wares. Yeah, irritating as heck, yeah. There has to be a better way of doing that. Even most Minecraft store plugins don't make you do that. Oh, I didn't know that that was a thing. But yeah, it's a terrible system. I wonder if they've changed it now because apparently the game is still running. But as of when I stopped playing it, which was already like, other games definitely had better systems around by then, and it's something that they could have changed if they wanted to. I don't remember what year it was anymore when I stopped playing, but yeah, they could have changed it by then, is what I'm trying to say. If they still have that system now... Wow. It's a way to incentivize leaving your computer running 24/7. There are economy and shopping plugins for Minecraft so that on servers with big communities you can buy and sell different raw materials and people specialize in specific ones. It kind of sort of works, but most people after a while no longer need raw materials, so in the end, other than the rarest items, it usually winds up just being a place for people to show off their shop building skills. check it out. I built one of those dispensers where when you take the product at the front, the items in the back shift forward. Yeah. People build some wild stuff. I have heard. I haven't seen that much of it, but I've heard people building some very interesting contraptions. Use a lot of mods on Minecraft. Nothing wrong with that. Mods are fun, most of the time. I enjoyed the mods I found for Stardew Valley back in the day. I haven't played in forever. It's been at least one huge update since I last played. Got kind of intimidated by all the stuff. You tend to play vanilla and it's just you playing. Other than sometimes mods to make the graphics fancy. But you like some of the community-oriented mods? Huh. Yeah, most of the mods that I did were like aesthetic stuff, like in Stardew, I mean. I downloaded a mod that that let you pick different dog breeds for they had ones for cat too, but I wanted a German Shepherd. It's like my puppy. And you know, things like that. I never got to see this one in action because I didn't get that far in the game, but I downloaded a mod that replaced your Stardew Valley children with raccoons. And I was like, yes, finally a reason to have children. Last I checked, that mod wasn't being updated anymore. I don't know if it'll work. Ocarina. You used the mod for Stardew Valley that made everyone furries. I really loved it. That does sound fun. Like Magic's exploration and Magic plus coming up with new styles and designs is fun. I also like Magic. Even if I don't always play as a Magic user the best, I just like being able to chuck spells at people. I mean, enemies. So, yeah, pickaxe. Autograph. This guy just... I hate the way they wander. You, stay in your designated areas. No, don't all gather in the same spot, it's annoying. Like, move. God. Out of the way. This is the only passage. House key. tools. Owie tummy. Wait. Did I already... I guess I already passed the instrument one. Must have been at the first one. There we go. Wheel. Hold on a sec. Pickaxe. Let's see, autograph was here-ish. There we go. Alley tummy. Where'd you get this? Yeah, okay. Smith's tools. That was... tools. One of you lot. Get out of the... oh my god. Stop hanging out here. The worst. There, it's in your crummy house key and leave just ugh. Okay, where's the last one? Not you. It was all the way down here. There we go. Score! Done all the fetch quests. Let me catch up on chat. Kinda need to concentrate for that part so I remember where everyone is. Now we'll slowly walk away. Yeah, I love that within hours of Stray being released, people are releasing mods to make the cat and Stray look like their cats. Yes, it was very cute. And everyone knows of the hinting about Abigail and her dad, right? Yes. Well, Mushberry doesn't. I think I saw a comment from her to that effect. You only ever looked into mods for Stardew once and it just made you sad because you wanted a mod that allowed you to date Marnie, but trying to search for it just came back with 10 million mods to make Marnie thin. Yeah, there's a lot of... there's that. There were also... there were some mods to, make everyone white. There's some awful people out there, and some of them make mods. You use the polymod too? I did that too, actually, just because I wanted to see everyone's scenes without having to make, like, 10 different games, or just divorcing people over and over, which is that. So I wanted to see everyone's 10 heart scenes. I wish there was a... because the non-dateable characters didn't they have 10 heart scenes that weren't romantic? I want that, but for everyone, so I could be, like Ace Arrow. Just want to be everyone's platonic friend. And I will marry one person for tax purposes. And or that bonus gift thing that they give you every day. Okay, what's it hinting at? Okay. Yeah, that was what, from Stardew Valley. Luna already answered that. It's heavily implied that Pierre isn't actually Abigail's dad. Yes. Um, okay, it's heavily implied because so Abigail has purple hair. Her mom has green hair. Her dad, Pierre, has brown hair. And there's one other character in the game that has purple hair, and it's the wizard that lives in the woods. Also, the mom, Caroline, at one point says, I don't remember what she said, but she said something that suggested that there had been someone else in her life. Alright, good night, jelly fruits. You're welcome. But thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a good sleep. Let's see, the furry mud makes Caroline a ferret, Pierre is a raccoon, Abigail is a dragon, and the wizard is a dragon. Yes, it's clearly her natural hair color is purple. Oh yeah, and if you get the stories from the wizard, that hints the reason the witch is so mad at the valley is because he cheated on her. Yeah, fairly far in some of those stories, but I don't know if I ever got as far as the witch. And I did get some of it. I do recall a thing about the wizard and the witch. Yeah, one of the things about the dating in Stardew, apart from the fact that it's not really my thing in general, but I felt like the dateable characters, like most of them felt so young to me. Like, I guess your character is supposed to be pretty young too, but like, for example, like Abigail, at first I thought she was supposed to be in high school. Just the, and like some of the other characters also feel just like, yeah, real young. Yeah, that's one of the reasons you wanted to date Marnie or maybe Cliff. Yeah, I like Marnie. But, yeah, it's just, they feel so young. And I just didn't realize that's how young my character was supposed to be. Marnie's cute and she gave you a cat. That's enough right there. Mm-hmm. On my first playthrough, before Jodie's husband came back, I thought she was like, I kind of thought she was a single mom, and when she was like inviting me to dinner and stuff, I'm like, hey, is she into me? She's kind of cute. Can I date her? Forgot to save. That's fine. But yeah, the dateable characters really feel like high school or maybe just out of high school. I mean, one of the reasons I ended up going with, man, I'm bad at names. Sebastian, no. Oh my god, I can't remember his name! The kind of goth guy. What was Sebastian? Anyway, I picked him because he felt like maybe a little older, because it sounded like he was done college and now he was like working online from home. Yeah, Sebastian, the goth kid with the motorcycle. So I was like, this like an adult. Also, the working on a computer from home kind of thing. Relatable. Did I already do this? Friends. I must have. Yes, yes I did. Also, that bit of storyline where everyone treats him like he's not actually working when he's working from home. I get that. The only dateable character he really talked to at all was the woman in the woods. Oh, I like her, yeah. But, also kind of didn't dig the gifting system, because as opposed to gifting in like Animal Crossing, if you got a gift wrong, even if you had reason to think they might like it, they were so mean about it. Yeah, I got a mod that would show me with, like, if I pressed a key, it would show me what everyone's, what the character I was looking at's, likes were, so that I didn't have to, guess or remember them all or keep track of everyone's likes. This is just too much. I'm trying to remember again, like, I'm forgetting all the character names. The woman in the woods. She was actually, I was torn between her and Sebastian when I was trying to pick. Yeah, she also seemed one of the slightly more adult characters of the dating options. But then it all comes down to, I guess, your own perceptions of it, because when, like, I've heard discussions about, you know, people talk about their favorite choices and all that, and a lot of people felt like Sebastian was, like, seemed really young, and I'm like, it's just weird, because, like, a lot of these same people pick Abigail, and she's definitely a favorite with a lot of people, and she really seemed like one of the youngest seeming options. It really threw you when they had everyone dateable plus your character participate with the, like, small kids in the egg hunt. That was a super weird moment. See? Right? They feel so young, and I just didn't get that impression when they were setting up the story that your character was supposed to be that young. I mean, like, you're old enough to get jaded at your big corporate job, right? Like, I felt you had to be at least mid-20s. Minimum. But, like, I actually thought closer to, like, you know, 30s. You said, wait, hold on. Earlier you said Marnie or maybe Cliff. Who's Cliff? Was that a new character? No. Oh, Clint. It was Clint. Wasn't it Clint? Oh, and by the way, regarding Marnie, she could do better. I'm just saying, the mayor doesn't appreciate her. Excuse me. Have they changed that at all in newer updates? The mayor and Barney? Because what, you haven't played in Millennia? Yeah. Same. But like, last I played, they were like sneaking around and it was a big secret. And the mayor was like, we can't let anyone know that I, the mayor, am dating someone for some bullshit reason. Like, you're just the mayor. Dude, you don't have to take, like, a vow of celibacy. You also didn't get that far through it, even though you spent a lot of time on it. Farm was going pretty well, but you never got far in the character stories. Yeah, that's fair if you mostly focused on the farm and not as much the stories. It can... no. This should be illegal. Don't, like... Like, for real, put boundaries on the NPC's wanderings. back to what you were saying. Weirdly, you most never do relationships in video games or TTRPGs. Wait for her to go back the other way. Yes. Like, even in the BioWare games that seem to exist solely for that purpose, you never did them? Although half of that is that you were never into any of the romanceable characters, and none of the people you did like were romanceable. Almost always because they were either too old or fat. Yeah. There's often a very narrow idea of what's type of person is romanceable. No, get out of the way! Awful. No. That was on purpose. Assholes. Burn them all down. You just liked a lot of the queer lady options in those games? NPCs are coming from the left. NPCs have me surrounded. We're like in... that's one of the Star Wars games. I don't know the whole title though. Right? At the beginning, the lack thereof. This is making you thinking about how to write a custom pathing engine in RPG Maker that will specifically attempt to get in your way. No! Then you are my enemy! Destroy. I must stop you. No, that's not the one. Oh, I could put all the places to upgrade your equipment in a ludicrously busy marketplace full of randomly moving NPCs. Oh, you are a force for evil. Banned. Yes! Score. I found them right at the beginning without having to go through every single one of these junk piles. Or do a dragon quest. The merchant is in a 2x2 block area behind the counter and keeps moving, so not always in range to talk to you. Ultima does that too. I don't think there are any mods around to carry out that pan. Low number to low number? Yes! Low numbers. Okay, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, hold still. 3, 4. You love the beavers. They are pretty cute. How far their teeth are spaced out. They're vampire beavers! Vamp beavers! You want to make a Zelda ROM hack where you play as Zelda? Yes. Yeah, would you swap the sprites or just modify all the dialogue as well? So you had a whole sprite sheet of changing the items Link uses in Link to the Past to resemble spells instead, and you're so proud of it, and then you screwed up fixing your corrupted C drive and overwrote the wrong one. Lost your pixel art, digital art. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that sucks. I can understand becoming disheartened with a project after a loss like that. Yes, you still have your Zelda sprites. They were on another drive, just checked your emulators folder. You save them in its spot. Normally you store all image projects in one place, this one apparently was not the same. Well, isn't it lucky that you stored it in the wrong spot, I guess? It's still sad that you lost a bunch of art, though. It is nice to know that you didn't lose absolutely everything. Yeah. Holding down the A button. Dun, dun. No time for victory fanfare. Gotta keep moving. I have to heal up and do that again. So yeah, just over an hour and a half per run at this point. Come on. Don't make me walk an extra square. That's right. Whee! God, I wish I was ever that energetic getting out of bed. Yeah. Again. Oh yay, starting off with the past. Black hair, gotcha. Like, you know, you could always just not play the game if you don't want to, right? Make other people play hide and seek for you. Also, is this really hide and seek? I mean, come on. It's not exactly hiding. It's just walking around. He was hiding there? Thanks! Oh, it turns out it just went for a walk? Okay. Maybe the kid is colorblind, so all the kids look the same. Darn. I mean, they do all look the same. Other than hair color, they're identical. Leaning to the side again. Come on. I just tend to want to lean on the armrest, which I can raise, but when I tried doing that, I started getting like more elbow numbness, or rather hand numbness from like resting my elbows. So I'm like, oh, I can't rest my elbows? Crummy body. All this is zigzagging at it in just so I can't run in a straight line. Yes! Luck plus! trying to... Can't help but think back on... Now that, like, been talking about Lineage 2 tonight. Some other amazing, well thought out decisions. Like, that time they came up with an event, a special event that involved collecting these shards that would generate the longer you were online. So essentially incentivized everyone in the server to just stand around online all day. To the point that the server was just unusably slow. Because it was clogged up with people just, just hanging out, standing, passively generating shards. Didn't used to be that way. I remember some really fun events in the earlier days that did not involve just leaving your character online. No, I've never played Guild Wars 2. That's Mushberry's game. I basically swore off MMOs after Lineage 2. I only even tried 14 because a friend wanted to, like, talk me into it, and she wanted to, like, play, but we never actually ended up, like, managing to play together at any point. I was like, oh, what do you mean you're done with it? Luna, you weren't a fan? I'm sorry, you only played one? Of course you're logged in right now. Really, the fact that I couldn't get a handle on the inventory system in Final Fantasy XIV was probably a good thing. The greater good. Your other, at the time, had server hopping tendencies. I wonder if there are any fun multiplayer games you've tried as a community thing. Other than the King's Quest one, because that was fun, but weird and a little limited. Yeah, it's gonna be limited, because it's like essentially a one-person operation. I forgot what level I was on for a minute. Wishberry, you want to try V-Rising after watching some of Luna's stream? That she is. I want to be a vampire. You can set the server to be whatever difficulty you want. Ooh. You know, the beaver floor. The guy with the beaver problem. He's like, oh no, my beavers got out. Can you help me get him back? He doesn't actually want his beavers back. He doesn't care which beavers he gets. Which is even more evident if you talk to him and you have the wrong numbers. Like he gives you the number he wants in each cage. If you talk to him and say you have the right numbers but you don't, he doesn't just say that's not right, try again. He resets it. He lets all the beavers out and then gives you a new set of numbers to do. He's full of shit. Were those even your beavers to begin with? I have my doubts. How's that work? Are the servers private? Yes, you can have it set to solo play or LAN host. Solo play. Oh, that noise again. You like that Elite Dangerous has 3 play modes, only you and NPCs in the universe, or only you NPCs and your friends in the universe, or sharing the universe with everyone. And every time you play, you can choose what you want for that session. Ooh. That sounds cool, especially the flexibility there. Are you like Elite Dangerous but you don't think we'd get into it as much? There's a whole world of games out there. It's okay if we don't all like the same ones. The name makes me think of Dangerous. It's a very 3D spaceflight game where incredibly competent maneuvering in 3 dimensions is the most important skill. Yeah, no. Competence? I'm sorry. You lost me. Recovery from Gish is a slow process. One of those things. I'm drying my eyes are right now. I need to put in eye drops. Hopefully just the regular strength ones will do. I don't know. I'm gonna put in the heavy duty ones, so hopefully I won't have to put in more later. And then I can do a super blurry challenge mode. We'll make this more interesting. Blah. It'd help if I could keep the hair away from my eyes. But first, let me get chat because it's gonna be a few minutes at least before I can read it. You spent so long not even being able to take off and land, and like dying by getting stuck in the door to the base and stuff like that. Once you get to the point where you can do stuff like that in really slick ways, it's remarkably satisfying. Is it like Codename Iceman, where you have to like basically pilot a submarine accurately? Game for children. I will catch up on chat in a few minutes when I'll be able to read again. Oh no, everyone type in all caps, I can still read it! Everyone type a lot. Wait. Hi to my maniac, how's your game going? It's going real blurry. And you can tell that these people are slowly fading from existence because of how blurry they are. Sad, really. Of course, you can't think of anything to say. That's okay. Your bolded text is enough. How about that local sports team? Oh yeah. The Toronto Raptors. And you got the... Hey, can you get into battle in the canoe? Is there just... I actually don't know. Yeah, we're gonna just pace in the canoe and see if you get any special water battles. I feel like you don't. But can you get into battles at all? Toronto Blue Jays. People still like baseball, right? Remember when the big thing that one year, and people briefly cared, and then there was some like contract disputes where they wanted more money, and they just flushed away all that goodwill. They're the best sports ballers around. Yeah, I have a feeling you can't get into battles in water on this level. Interesting. I actually listened to college radio out of Newfoundland today and discovered that Team Ontario beat Team Newfoundland at tennis. Go us. I didn't know that those teams were provincial. Or that we had tennis teams. Alright, I'm almost deep blurred to the point where I can read the last few unbolded messages. Suck it, noofs. You're alright, actually. I've never been, but Newfoundland sounds nice. Yeah, the East Coast is pretty cool. Yes, I was able to read that. Okay, I'm gonna go back and read the stuff I missed. Alright, so Elite Dangerous. It gets compared to like Euro Truck Simulator a lot because outside of being a space game, a lot of it is transporting goods and passengers from point A to point B, where points A and point B are really far apart. And while you can't fight, you can also just sort of vibe and explore stuff and almost never run into anyone. Move. I'm not fighting you. There's one part you can get an achievement just by visiting that port because it's so far from Homestar that after warping into the system you have to just fly in a straight line for over an hour of real game time to get there. Oh. Well, at least you get an achievement. I mean, who am I to say achievements? NPC's getting in the way. Out of my way, out of my way. No! Out! Move! Right. Excuse me. Okay, good. Nothing in there. Community thing is in. Do I'll stream it at the same time? I think that was to an earlier message. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it was a reply to something. Which is weirdly... Oh, it was way back there, community thing. Yeah, that could be fun. We can just play together. You almost never do multiplayer because you don't like playing randos. Yeah. Playing with strangers can be real hit or miss. Often miss. You mostly like Elite Dangerous because you can seriously never run into another player pretty easily. Yeah, when I do MMOs, I mostly solo. In Lineage 2, I actually made a clan of just my characters. It was called Clan Me. I still occasionally got people asking if they could join my clan. I'm like, excuse me, have you seen my clan name? It's very self-explanatory. Also, I couldn't believe it wasn't taken. Oh, you've never been to Nova Scotia either, but Nova Scotia... sorry, you've never been to Newfoundland, but Nova Scotia is lovely. I have hardly been out of Ontario. Not because I don't think it'd be cool, but I'm just not much of a traveler in general. Real homebody. Traveling is very exhausting. Regarding really far spaceport, you can also buy a special mug saying you went there. You're sad to learn that they're just in-game objects that you can't even display. They're just commodities you can sell and stuff. What? Agreed. Real missed opportunity by not tying in their e-commerce system. So there were real-life mugs you can only buy if your ship was there. Fools. Get in there. Click to see the thread. Okay. You rep your bank guild on all your tunes, so what is... I'm not sure what that means. To ward off random guild invites. Ah, yes, we're totally in the overworld now. We're outside. It's weirdly orange. Oh man, is this like in like the later Myst games where Johnny's like this underground realm inside the earth? In Guild Wars 2, you can be in up to 5 guilds, weird, but only represent one at a time, or none if you so choose. Someone on Facebook is making fun of Power Wash Simulator. Ugh. I'm sure they're being delightful. This is a crisis. How dare? That's something we could all play together. Cross-platform. Purple river, best color. It says river, but I feel it's more of a lake. Or it. The game doesn't actually say anything as far as I know. People of the wiki making variety call it a river. It's clearly a lake. Come on. Orange sky, best color. Yeah, it's like... Yay, the tedious level. Excuse me. Curse you to your dying day! Oh no, I'm real scared. It's a real threat. Think of the damage you could do. Yeah, vampire for last, I see. Brrr. Forgive me, Lich. I was weak. Barely even an obstacle. Excuse me. Clearly I need more tea. It's armed, that is. Come on. Why won't you? You're supposed to be able to press the button and it just keeps going. Right. His accuracy is high enough that blind doesn't really make that much of a difference, but sure, I'll remove it. Again, find myself aiming too much to the side. I'm not good at sitting straight. It just feels wrong. You didn't realize blind could be mitigated by accuracy. It just seems, at least in this one, to lower your accuracy by a certain amount. I don't really have stats on it, I just noticed that even with blind, he seems to hit things just fine. Ah. Ah, some ambush. Ya got me. Ah! Balls. Luckily that doesn't play on your end. I really... not a fan of the volume knob on this keyboard. That hurt. Like if I have anything, any kind of cables going on, balls are the world. Ew. No one wants to admit it, but at least one of your party peed a little when that ambush happened. I feel like they peed a little when the volume got nudged like that. I don't think I've ever used the volume controls on this keyboard on purpose. You used to use the mute sometimes on yours, but now you have a button assigned to it on your Steam Deck. That does sound handy. The mirror audio interface has actual volume dials on it. Separate ones for speakers and headphones even. Fancy. All I've got on the keyboard is there's a dial here that is very touchy. Just the lightest touch sends the volume skyrocketing. Ugh. That's what they call you. Kim Fancy, I'm not. you're so fancy. You already know. That's a weird doll. It looks like a log rolling game, it does. You know what they say. The log driver's waltz pleases girls completely. I thought I drank plenty of water when, well, not the morning, but my morning. And I'm like, I guess not, because usually I'd have needed a bio break by now. Always drink plenty of water. That's what I try to do. Now every time I think I hear a noise back there, I'm like, raccoons? Is it raccoons? Please let it be raccoons. Come by and visit anytime. How many Whisperwind Cove runs can I squeeze into one stream? More Whisperwind Cove. Out of my way, blood tigers. So I think they're called blood tigers because with like their giant fangs, they're like vampires or something. So they look like saber-toothed tigers, but maybe they're actually vampire tigers. Oh, they wanted a scary sounding name. Blood tigers. Maybe they're filled with blood. I mean, probably. One vote for vamp tigers. Can you be a vamp tiger in V Rising? And that's why you can only find them in these deep dark caves? Yes. Oh, you wish. Standard vampires only. I feel like I've already been in here, but I forget. Yeah. Ah, 2 of these in a row. So, what's the lore of the vampires in V Rising? What are their weaknesses and such? Strengths and powers. You have a vampire in your thirsty sword lesbian party. It's interesting because the game doesn't explicitly have vampire as a playable type, but the game basically lets the player do anything traditionally vampire-y that works with the plot and isn't too breaking thingsy. Especially because there are so many different vampire lores. I feel you could go with a vampire type that isn't like overpowered. Like they don't all have to be like Anne Rice demigod vampires. Let's see, in V Rising, sun is a problem. Garlic exposure makes you take more damage and do more? Or a double-edged sword thing? Blessed Holy Symbols setup can have a damaging aura. Holding silver hurts. About the Holy Symbols, is it Holy Symbols from any religion? Or just the one? So I always thought that that would be more interesting if it worked with, like, more than just crosses. I've seen, I think, at least one thing where it was, I feel like I saw something once where it was, religious symbols of any religion so long as, like, you really believed in it kind of thing. The roleplay characters are actually kind of a super OP character, but the game is designed in a way that it doesn't matter that much. Okay. Like, you play an accountant for comparison. It's fun to charter an accountant and to sail the wide accountancy. Find, explore the funds offshore and skirt the shores of fantasy. Can be mainly insurance. Will up your premiums semi-annually. It's all tax deductible, we're fairly incorruptible, sailing on the wide accountancy. Oh, the garlic makes you take more damage and do less. Okay. That makes more sense. And there's only really one main religion in the game. Ah, bummer. Oh well. I mean, it's pretty typical. Oh, it's one small area, so it's not really more than a single small country at best. Okay, I guess. Is your goal to take over the entire country? In Peter Watts's Blind Sight novels, it's any right angle within a certain amount of accuracy, and the issue is that vampires see things from all possible angles at the same time, but if different perspectives overlap too perfectly, it shorts their brain out, kind of. They went mostly extinct ages ago, but recently humans have resurrected them to solve certain kinds of problems that human brains are bad at, and they keep them in line by controlling supply of their anti-Cartesian drugs. Plus you... Oh, and V Rising, deal with those who are also corrupt in the church. Other baddies, like undead that wander, or necromancers wanting to control you. Ugh, necromancers. Stick to zombies, you jerks. Oh, and werewolves. Ah, the classic rivalry. Vampires and werewolves. Except for when they're the same thing in old lore. They both come from the same roots. Did I... I hate when I get into battle in a spot which makes me not remember if I have had the treasure or not. Or checked the treasure anyway. Can't carry anymore. The series has some really cool ideas and concepts, but is unfortunately really bad in that the characters are even a little bit likable. Some people are really more idea people. Just got hit by a train and I'm fine. Uh-oh. You're waiting for a train. Oop. Doesn't matter, it's empty anyway. But still, that would have made a loud clattering noise. So this, the small country in the game, is it very, like, sorry, in V Rising specifically, is it like, very kind of Transylvania type of deal, kind of a Eastern European thing? I might mute my TV. I am indeed... Oh wait, no, this way. Let's go this way first. I don't know how I went through it so fast today. Probably again, because apparently I didn't have as much water as I thought I had. Or I was more dehydrated than I thought I was. It's kind of like medieval Gothic European style, yeah. I guess, can you please make me more, just feed it with plenty of honey. Please. Sorry, excuse me. still blurry. This is an unusually long amount of time for them to retain blurriness post eye drop. Yes, Skull's Mug, 10 minutes is good, please. I was already in here, wasn't I? Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, so unfortunately, it does look like the tiramisu flavored Bailey's is UK only, but since I went looking, I found that they had made more flavors since the last time I had Bailey's, which granted was quite some time ago, so I got some of that, and I had a little treat anyway. I got espresso flavor and salted caramel, which is thankfully not actually salty because I don't not like that big on the salty sweet thing. And it's pretty good. Still holding out hope for tiramisu. Bailey's, huh? Do it. Make it go international. So, a few weeks ago, when I first started Whisperwind Cove, I spent like a whole week grinding just one floor because I was trying to get a rare drop from, well, all equipment drops are pretty rare, but I was trying to get a drop from a rare enemy. And I just stayed on that floor until I got it. Which took quite a while. A lot of grinding. Many hours. Had to... Again, it was a rare encounter, and I think I fought like 50-something of them before... Like, I feel like high 50s, maybe around 60. Anyway, I fought that many before I got the drop. And since then, I have encountered a couple more of those enemies just by running through, like this. And like, when I mean a couple, I mean like, maybe like 5. And I've gotten 2 more of those drops. But I'm like, oh, sure, now that I don't need it. Practically shoving Gaia gear down my throat. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, we can go through every one of these, aren't you? Yeah. No, wait. Alright, let's pile. Yes! Didn't have to go through everyone. So, kind of recently, not that recently because I forgot to mention it when it happened, but I had this weird dream, which, you know, my dreams tend to the weird, but this one was really involved and complex, and I was disappointed to not see it through to the end, which I guess dreams don't really tend to have an end per se, but so I was uncovering this, like, conspiracy. It was all clues and detective work and such. And I found this clue. Or rather, I was given a tip-off. A crumpled up note that said, "Time is staged." And it turned out that there's a worldwide conspiracy and time doesn't actually exist. And it never has. And it's all just a capitalist ploy. Right? And there's like, it's just a really elaborate ruse. And that idea, I just can't get that out of my mind. I keep thinking, yeah, it's not real. Time is staged. I agree. It's totally plausible. What if time were an ordinary dimension like the other ones, but when you were born, the government installed special limiters that restricted your time sight to the present moment, like they do with horses, so they don't panic. NPCs! My true nemesis. Ah! No! The way. Need to get to that narrow bit before some jerk-ass fairy gets in the way. No, that was a weird thing for the controls to do. Not at all what I was aiming for. Thank you. Oh yeah, the beaver level. I don't low number. Ah, yeah, it's middling. One high number and one low. Okay. Somebody hold still. Ah, okay. One, I forget which one was first. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, come back here. 7, 8, 9. 1. See you later, sucker. The Fetch Quest Realm. Tools. Tools. Autograph. Oh. Yes, here you go. Can you move though, please? Move, move, thank you. Airship parts. Cogwheel. Go. Instrument guy. How convenient. Cogwheel is right here. Right here. Thank you. Got a pickaxe. We have not met pickaxe yet. Dot dot dot. Pickaxe. Autograph. Got. Was the second one? Yes. Which is brew. Where is upset tummy? Wait, what was it? I can't understand you. Okay. Here we go. Tools. Okay, so we met tools. Is that the first one? Yes. Husky got. I've not met Husky yet. Husky? Husky. Dot dot dot, we met. Somewhere here? Yes. Star Ruby got. I'm not gonna listen to you talk, I'm just gonna shove an item in your face and then run off. Excuse me. You know, I was gonna try for a third run tonight, but seeing as we got off to such a late start, I think I'm gonna end it after I finish this run after all, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll do part of a run. It's just if I do a whole one, then it'll be like 3 AM before I'm done. Maybe I'll do a part run. I'll do a part run. Excuse me. I'm so very dry. gotta heal in. It's not that critical. Yes. Score. You never know when your last floor is going to be a non-combat floor. And then, if I want to heal up, I have to use MP. And no one wants that. Once again, leaning too far to the side. The you can't hold any more thing makes it a lot harder to keep track of where I've been. How are we doing for items anyway? Yeah, it's 2 and 2 seems to be about standard for how many I get per run, as for a good run. Getting 1 or 0 is definitely an option. How much honey? Like 2 teaspoons. Please. The only battle that I have to bother buffing Red Mage for anymore. Just don't technically have to, but it goes faster. This thing's defense is definitely way higher than the previous bosses in this dungeon. You get like half the damage I'd get against the train. What are the red tendrils? I'm not sure. I don't know. They're there. No, I don't think their veins popping out. Jumper cables. Yay! Alright, let's get out of here. Again. Woo, congrats, okay. Run to heal. I don't even need the recharge that much, just... I do prefer to top up between. Get on the right square, damn it. Oh my god, there. Has to be the exact correct square. Is that so hard? I'm scared to jinx it again, but unless something goes horribly wrong, I'll be done grinding by next week. Although I'll have one less day to grind on because Thursday... No, don't say those words! Thursday, we're not gonna have power. Or at least not during the part of the day that I tend to be awake at. Power down for some maintenance stuff from 9 PM until 7 AM, aka my waking hours. Day people. Hopefully it's not hot next week. You want them to be fixing whatever problem makes us be the only area in the city without power all the time. But you doubt that's what they're doing. I feel like that's gotten better than it's been in the past. Yeah. Ugh, I hate that. My ankle sees mid-step on the stairs. Zero out of 10. Out of my way. I want to shove them all out of my way, but at the same time, what if I anger the Fae? Do not want to anger the Fae. No! Out of my freaking way. Yes. Unpleasant is accurate. I'd be more worried about you falling downstairs while carrying scalding hot tea. That would be very bad. Less concern for the mug. Accurante. Yeah, now that I've gotten good at this dungeon, it can be surprisingly difficult to find a stopping point. Nope, stop leaning to the side. It can be difficult to find a stopping point. Someone was like, oh, I can squeeze in some more. And look how quickly this floor just went. Boom. Squeeze in one more floor. And then you get the floors where you get encounters every few steps. Gotta say, the encounter rate on this spot is ridiculous. And empty of everything but more monsters. Aw. Your best Twitter friend and their partner are leaving for a week-and-a-half vacation soon. You're super excited for them, but you're gonna be sad that they're gone for a week and a half. Let's sneak into their luggage. That just means it adds an extra challenge. It doesn't say you can't do it. Yay! Red hair. At least we're getting this out of the way before we get to floor 21, which is like best floor for speed and luck plus. Red, yes. Out of the way, sucker. Give to them an old-timey steamer trunk. You could even sit upright in a chair. I feel like... Wait, how big are steamer trunks? Were they that big? We need to bring back dirigible travel. I want to go on up in a Zeppelin. Yeah. Provided they work out those little safety issues. They could basically be a closet. Huh. Wait, the big Hindenburg thing was caused by US embargoes? Like the one in your room, not mine. I mean, that's what I was picturing, but still. I love how, okay, so she says, my soul is bound to that of my king, and then you get into a fight with the wizard thing here. I have had it happen where she says that, gets the turn first and runs away, and I thought that was very funny. Yeah, not as tall. Huh, I had no idea. Okay, so yeah, they used helium, which is inert, yeah, until the US put an embargo on it, such that nobody was allowed to sell helium to Germany, so they had to use hydrogen instead. Okay, but so the steamer trunk tall enough to hang clothes in, or contain a chest of drawers. Okay. Actually, did you know that we're running out of helium? We are depleting our helium resources. Primary way to make it is to extract from natural gas input. I don't know about making it, I don't think you can make it as such, because it's not, like you were saying, it's inert, so it's not like in a compound that you can extract it with, it's just, you know, exists. Extract it from somewhere, though. The point is, there's a finite amount of it, and when, like, because it's so light, it goes, like, you know, up and out. So once it gets used, it's not exactly, recapturable. It actually does have some, like, important uses for well, it's basically it's needed for some science stuff. It's not all hardy balloons, but that is what we're wasting them on. Also, making your voice sound fun, which I'll never do again. I'll never waste like that again. Just have to speed up my voice and using editing, audio editing software. Yeah, it's okay, so it's primarily extracted from natural gas. Yeah. Like, not made, it just dissolves into it underground. Right. When we extract gas to separate out the helium as part of the refining process. Yeah, it is, however, abundant in space, so I suppose you could theoretically go that route if you had to. Maybe one day, I just don't know that, we're up to that, challenge yet. Apparently this is also a US government policy issue in part and is tied to the one earlier. What's a US policy? The, extracting from natural gas? Ah. Empty? How dare you? The US government went into the business of extracting, stockpiling, and selling of helium globally in order to control the supply of it to foreign countries that might use it for advancements in lighter-than-air aircraft. First World War. It's not a dire risk anymore, so they at some point they decided to go out of the helium business, and a policy was enacted requiring them to sell off their whole stockpile by 2015. Which accelerated the rate at which it was getting used up. What? Why would you? Oh. I mean, I get no more stockpiling and controlling it, but No wait, no, I don't need that. We're fighting type in here, we don't need to bother with extra buffs. Ah, short-sightedness now. Apparently that deadline has been extended now, but it still caused a kind of fire sale. It was sold out ridiculously cheap for a long time. Oh, great. Just have to make my own dirigible. That's why they're known as capitalist kids. Alright. And that's where I'm going to call it tonight. It is now just after 2 AM here. We did 2 runs and a bit. And best not to overdo it. Alright, as I said earlier, should be done grinding by next Friday. And so depending on how long the last section takes, maybe... Yes, and I had a sip of tea before stream ended. How many total? It depends on how... what my drop rate is like, because I'm trying to get enough speed plus and luck plus to completely max my stats. Yes, I've rendered much very suffering worthwhile. Yeah, so it depends on what my drop rate is like, because on a good run I'll get 2 each, and on a bad run I won't get any, which sucks. So I'll let you know the final count when I'm done. That's all I wanted. But yeah, so depending on how long the last section takes, should be... should be done one soon. Time to learn how to edit the save game file. Now! Oh, so close. So this Sunday will be more time Warp of Dr. Brain. I only have... I think we're at 80% on the music one, Caveman Rock. However, judging by how long it took me to do the last one, it might be like most of the stream just to get the last 20%. Because now you've thrown multiple instruments into the mix, it might be a while. But I think I will be able to finish out the puzzle on medium instead of having to dial it back down to novice or easy or whatever it's called. Which I hope, because like I said, I checked out the easiest setting and it was just it was too easy. it was just kind of boring. I mean, it's not like the worst but for me it was uninteresting. An uninteresting level of challenge. You think you'll get a chance to check out the next puzzle? I think so. But we'll see. Yeah, when I'm done you're gonna have to start paying for more swearing redemptions again. I think Caveman Rock's been going fairly well. For the most part. We'll see what the rest is like. Maybe I will end up being like, no, the rest of the game is trash. Caveman Rock only. Well, maybe I'm hoping there will be at least a couple other puzzles that I enjoy. Anyway, that's Sunday. Tuesday we'll continue Tales of Monkey Island. Wait, Tales of. I can never remember if it's Tales of or Tales from, but it's Tales of. Tales of Monkey Island. We're still in Chapter 1, but you know, I think it's going well. I'm liking it so far. And good news, even though for some reason it's not it's not advertised in all of those tutorials that we went through, but you can navigate the character with the WASD keys. Thank you, game creator gods. It's just the click and drag thing is really not a good time. I haven't actually tried it yet, but that's what everyone was saying. So internet, you better not let me down. Let's see who's on. Oh, I haven't rated Nate in a while. Nate the Tea Adventurer. Pardon. Got some gurgling happening. Playing. I'm actually having a hard time seeing what's playing. It's not actually singing, it's just as retro. I'm gonna have a look. Wizardry 6. Oh, did I just... Oh, wait, hold on. Is he doing an ad break? Sorry, the screen's looking a little weird to me right now. Is it just because of the ad break, or am I getting it... Stream when this comes back. Yeah, for some reason when I clicked on... I don't know, Twitch being weird. When I clicked on his stream, instead of taking me to his stream, it took me to his video page for whatever reason. He is live. I just, for a minute there, it looked like he was not. Alright. Looks, it's an RPG. I don't know what this genre is called, but I've seen it plenty. It looks, yeah, pretty good graphics. Alright, let's get the raid going. Wizardry was one of the first RPG games ever. It's a series of Lineage. It's a really well-respected series. Oh, cool. My knowledge is lacking in many areas. I don't think I've rated him since he changed the spelling of his name. Alright. Nate T. Adventurer. Yeah, on PCs rather than consoles. I mean, most of my knowledge is of PC stuff rather than consoles, but my knowledge is still rather narrow. Mostly because, like, I didn't have... I'm not going to get too in-depth on this again, but I've mentioned that I didn't have a lot of games growing up. And mostly it was educational stuff and a few Sierra games, so that's most of my most of the stuff that I knew growing up. Everything else I've been kind of slowly exploring, broadening my horizons. Alright, thank you for joining me. Let's get this raid started. Yeah, wizardry wasn't really my style based on the games I've played, so yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not a type of game I've played, but could be interesting to try sometime. I don't know. Lots of games in my library already. Wait, what? Strip poker. We had that? Anyway, thank you for joining me. And for this more grind. Oh yeah, maybe like the roguelike part of Final Fantasy. Yeah, it could be like that. That was kind of fun. Alright, thank you for joining me. Take care. Yes, I will try to get some rest, you too. And I hope everyone has a good weekend. Bye!